formed themselves as people, and they have their own opinions and principles. Yesterday's students are the qualified specialists of tomorrow who can compete on global markets. Those who graduate from the Bolashak Scholarship Program are creative, talented, and masters in their fields. And they are the future of our country, who have experience and knowledge. If you want to get to know the hard work and achievements of these qualified specialists, watch the program Bolashak on Kazakh TV.
Балалар, бүгінгі сабақта, көркем әдебиет сабағында,
Today in our literature lesson, we will be introduced with a fairy tale. This fairy tale will help us to learn about animals. And what will we learn? How should people behave? If you will open this literature book which is in front of you, the title of the fairy tale is The Three Girls. The children who listen to their teachers very attentively come to the Development Academy with great pleasure. The main purpose of our hero today is teaching the writing and reading skills to children of different nationalities. Altanay Bijigitova is a founder of the Children Development Center, where currently more than 100 children study from 1 to 6 years old. Altanay Bijigitova. In 1994, she graduated with honors from the 11th Chemistry and Biology Lyceum in Astana. In 1994, she started her studies in the Economics University of Gumilyov in Eurasian National University through a scholarship. In 1998, she completed the university with Excellent Certificate. From 1998 to 2000, she was accepted in the Colorado University in the MA in Business and Management. From 2000 to 2001, she worked as a Chief Specialist of Investment Agency of the Republic of Kazakhstan. From 2002 to 2004, she worked as a Chief Specialist of the Economic Committee at the Almaty City Administration. From 2004 to 2006, she was the manager of the Kazakhstan Investment Fund. From 2006 to 2008, she was the Chief Manager of Finance Department in the Kazakhstan Investment Fund. And since 2010, she is the founder of the first Children Development Academy and currently works as the director of this center. We know the upbringing of children starts from birth, and the child's upbringing is very expensive, every minute and every hour. Earlier times, parents did not pay attention to their children's development before they would go to kindergarten. But today, parents bring their children to the development centers, and they have an interest in studying for their children in different spheres. Our hero organized visits of children who have just started to speak in her center. After lessons of qualified teachers, some children will create sentences and can say words such as parents. Later, the children will learn writing and drawing as well as reading skills, and then they will attend sport and other activities.
У нас есть то же самое раннее развитие. То есть, если вам...
A lot of people ask us about the age of children when they can visit our center. If your child is 1 or 1.5 years old, I can say that the children are able to visit in the early development lessons of our center. The lessons are provided in Russian and Kazakh languages.
На русском языке, у нас есть раннее развитие на казахском языке.
The Children Development Academy, which was organized in 2010, they work in Almaty and Astana. All the conditions have been provided for the development of the thinking skills. Typically Kazakh, Russian, and English, as well as German languages, drawing, dance, chess, aikido, and karate will be taught to the children.
Инвестиции – это важно. Но самые главные инвестиции, я считаю, это инвестиции в знания и инвестиции в наших детей.
This investment is very important, and the main investment should be focused on children's education and for their future. In 2010, I decided to open up my first center. And the early 3 to 4 years old, I brought up my children and I developed their skills. I did not know enough of Kazakh language, and that's why I decided that my daughters would study in a Kazakh school. After them, I understood that other children also should know the Kazakh language for the nation's prosperity.
Именно знание языка, оно было, потому что мне самой, например, очень сильно этого не хватает.
When Altanay opened the center, the main purpose was to teach the Kazakh language to children of different nationalities. She advised with the teacher of Kazakh language, Nurgul Toleshkezi, and through the interactive teaching devices, she taught literature. An experienced teacher said that it is not easy to teach children of different nationalities, but every work has its own pleasure.
Адам деген еңбегін жемісін көрмесе, ол түңіліп, сол жерден теріс айналып кетіп қалатын шығар.
If a human will not see what he earns, he will be disappointed. You work as a speech therapist every day and you teach the children 9 sounds of the Kazakh alphabet for Russian or Kazakh children.
Тілдері келмейтін балаларға кәдімгідей 9 дыбысты қойып береміз ғой. Орыс болсын, қазақ болсын, дыбысты білмей тұрған. Соларға ыңды айтқызып, соларға ғыны айтқызып, соларға қыны айтқызып, дауыстылардың...
In the second and third lesson, the children will pronounce sounds as you taught them from the alphabet, and you will be happy, as they are speaking them as you. And then they will take more difficult systems of teaching the language.
Қуана-қуана келесі жаңағы жүйеге дайындалып, оны күрделендіріп, сабақ жүйелеріңді сөйтіп ары қарай ала бересің.
Currently, Nurgul Toleshkazi teaches special lessons of development of the children's reading skills. For example, there are lessons such as fast reading and literature lessons. Her students also have higher interests. People can notice the labor and hard work of Altanai's center. There are children who come every day who would like to study. If you talk with any child from the center, you can see that their thinking skills develop very well.
У меня оранжевый пояс, скоро будет полоска. Я хожу сюда на карате, на танцы, на...
I have a yellow belt certification. I come here for karate, dance, aikido, and acting lessons. I also learned a lot of languages here, such as German, English, and Kazakh.
Все языки, на немецкий, английский и казахский. Мне больше нравится казахский, английский.
Here we can only see musical instruments which are played now. It is an early development music lesson. Leila Sakhabudinova teaches the 3 to 4-year-old children the notes of music. The teacher, who has more than 20 years of experience in music, decided to rewrite the methods of teaching for Kazakhstani children. As she said, it's useful for children. Children play on a single instrument. For example, the maracas or the triangle. The wood sticks will also be used, and the method of teaching will change during the lesson, and children will not notice how 40 minutes of class went by. The children come to the center with great pleasure, and the parents can sit in the classrooms during the lesson and they really enjoy the lessons. Sometimes they will also learn some songs by heart. All work should bring results, as our people said. The results depend on hard work. Owing to the teachers of the academy, we have prosperity. Our heroes also share about this information. Altanai told us, you're nobody without a teacher. And the main purpose is bringing up an educated, talented generation who will think about the prosperity of our country.
У меня 3 детей. Мы ходим в этот центр, наверное, когда старшему ребенку было 4 года, мы начали...
I have 3 children. We started to visit this academy when my son was 4 years old. At the beginning, he attended art lessons, and my son really liked it. His grandparents also like his drawings. And to be honest, I'm not able to draw the same pictures that my son drew when he was only 4 years old. He drew my portrait, and I really like the composition.
Сейчас не смогу нарисовать так, как мой ребенок 4 года рисовал. Он даже нарисовал однажды меня, было очень похоже.
Typically, the depth of the Saryarka and the center of the harvest, previously named Selenograd, currently Astana is a place where Altanai was born, and she puts a lot of effort for the prosperity of the country. The main thing in a child's life is family upbringing. Altanai's parents are employees of the railway. They brought up their 2 daughters. We can notice from Altanai's words that they tried to give the best education possible.
Я очень рада, что родители научили меня работать, добиваться.
I am very thankful for my parents, as they taught me to achieve my purpose. My mother always told me that there are a lot of advantages of what we can achieve, and we should make efforts to achieve them and work hard as well.
За то, что мама всегда говорила, у вас впереди большие возможности.
She also told me that she did not have such opportunities. My mother's words were an inspiration for me, and I am happy for her sayings.
И за вот эти расширения перспектив я всегда своим родителям очень благодарна.
There is a saying that a child who was brought up well by a family will be bright. Altanay's parents followed the words that had great desire and knowledge since her childhood. Altanay finished with honors in the Chemistry and Biology Lyceum in Astana, and then was enrolled in the Eurasian National University majoring in economics. There is a proverb that knowledge requires hard work. Altanay decided to continue to increase her knowledge after finishing the university. This time she received an education in management of business in the USA in Denver.
Я вот только сейчас, 5 лет занимаюсь бизнесом, да, начинаю понимать, чему меня учили.
Now I have my own business for approximately 5 years, and I've started to understand that what I was taught these 10 years ago. As management and business development is taught at professional top management and businessmen, typically you should know a little bit about everything. I studied there all different subjects such as IT, marketing, management, and planning management.
Тогда я изучала, например, и маркетинг, и менеджмент, и стратегический менеджмент.
Altanay came back to Kazakhstan after the USA and then got married and started to work in the investment agency. In 2000, this was the year of the economy of the country, and a new purpose and tasks took place in the country. In order to involve the investment is very important for every country and business as well. Altanay worked in the agency and got married and became a daughter-in-law of the Jaksibai family. Altanay and her husband, Shingiz, brought up their 2 daughters. Her 2 children were the reason for opening the academy, and their education was one of the main tasks of Altanay.
Altanay'дың өзінің мінезі өте адамға жайлы.
Altanay is a calm person and she always smiles. She is close to her children, and she has 2 daughters. They are Bibigul and Gaziza. They attend different activities and they achieved good results. They can dance different dances, they can sing and draw and play the piano. And both of them know the notes very well. Altanay works hard for the future of the children.
Соның бәріне енді баланың келешегіне деп ат салысып жатыр. Altanay өте көп еңбек сіңіріп жатыр балаларға.
Some people were born with talents in drawing or talents in music. Altanay thinks it is possible to learn for any child. Our hero started to draw 10 years ago, and currently when she has free time, she draws.
Рисование на самом деле можно использовать как воспитание характера. Вот, например, я сама по себе.
Art tests the patience of people. For example, as a person, I am very patient. But the graphic genre requires calm and patience as well.
Но вот для того, чтобы, например, сделать что-то в картину в графике, да, ты вот сидишь и это терпение в себе вырабатываешь, потому что в графике нужно, например.
Typically, every small line should be drawn correctly. It also is a result of experience.
И каждый рисунок для меня это было как испытание вот именно в графике, да.
Art is an endless wealth. Music also takes a unique place in Altanay's life. It is a process of upbringing and the way to recognize the world. It is also a method of recognizing beauty. And our hero can play on the piano, and her young daughter Gaziza follows her mother and plays on the piano as well. It is the life of the simple Kazakh girl, the kind daughter-in-law and the mother of 2 girls, as well as a businesswoman. She makes us very happy and she works for the nation's prosperity. The result of her work will be seen in society without any doubt. These little children are the future of our country.